Whole grains are one of those foods that effortlessly combine taste, texture, and metabolic magic. Oats, barley, quinoa, brown rice, and other minimally processed grains are rich in fiber, particularly soluble fiber, which acts like a natural traffic controller for sugar in the bloodstream. Imagine a bustling highway where carbohydrates from a meal rush eagerly into circulation, threatening to create a chaotic sugar spike. Whole grains step in and form gentle traffic jams, slowing the flow so that glucose enters gradually, giving insulin time to guide it into cells efficiently. The result is smoother energy, fewer cravings, and a much calmer metabolic landscape. The magic of whole grains extends beyond just fiber. Many of these grains are loaded with micronutrients that support glucose metabolism, such as magnesium, manganese, and B vitamins. Magnesium, in particular, enhances insulin sensitivity, while B vitamins help with energy production and metabolic efficiency. Oats, for instance, contain beta-glucan, a type of soluble fiber that has been extensively studied for its ability to reduce post-meal blood sugar spikes. Barley, quinoa, and rye offer similar benefits, each forming its own subtle barrier that delays digestion and prevents the rapid release of glucose. Together, these grains act as a network of slow-release energy sources, regulating sugar while providing lasting satiety. Whole grains are also incredibly versatile in the kitchen, making it easy to incorporate them into everyday meals. A hearty bowl of oatmeal in the morning can be topped with chia seeds, berries, or nuts, combining fiber, protein, and healthy fats for an anti-diabetic powerhouse breakfast. Lunch might include a quinoa salad with vegetables, beans, and olive oil, offering a steady energy source without overwhelming the bloodstream. Even traditional comfort foods, like whole grain pasta or brown rice, can be adjusted to maximize fiber content and reduce glycemic impact. The key is to focus on minimally processed grains, steel-cut oats, whole barley, and quinoa rather than refined or instant varieties, so that the traffic jam effect remains strong. For a fun mental image, picture tiny grains lining up along the digestive tract like conscientious traffic officers. Carbohydrates approaching the bloodstream slow down, merge carefully, and eventually pass through in an orderly fashion. There's no chaos, no crashes, just steady, measured release. This visualization helps illustrate why people who consistently include whole grains in their diets tend to have more stable energy, better insulin response, and a lower risk of type 2 diabetes. Beyond sugar control, whole grains also provide benefits for heart health, weight management, and gut microbiota. The fiber feeds beneficial gut bacteria, which in turn produce short-chain fatty acids that improve insulin sensitivity and reduce inflammation. Whole grains also contribute to satiety, helping prevent overeating and excessive snacking on high glycemic foods. Over time, incorporating them into meals creates a ripple effect of metabolic improvements, reinforcing glucose balance in multiple ways. One of the joys of whole grains is that they feel hearty and satisfying. Unlike some functional foods that feel like medicine, a warm bowl of oatmeal or a quinoa pilaf feels nourishing, comforting, and indulgent. This combination of pleasure and function is exactly why whole grains are such powerful allies. They support blood sugar quietly and reliably, without demanding sacrifice or restriction. In essence, whole grains turn every meal into a controlled, well-managed system. They don't fight sugar aggressively like some herbs or compounds, but they subtly organize its flow, prevent chaos, and keep the metabolic machinery running smoothly. Oats, barley, quinoa, and their kin are the traffic engineers of nutrition, orchestrating a steady, safe journey for glucose from plate to cell. By embracing them daily, we invite a natural, enjoyable, and effective system of sugar control into our lives, one that nourishes, protects, and stabilizes, all while keeping meals delicious.